Ow. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. For you guys that have been here before, but for you new folks that are watching, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it very much. What I did today is a brown smoky eye, a look that I have been wanting to do for a very long time. But first, before we get to that, if you're back for a second or third time to watch me, or even a first time, at this point, we're friends. So why not subscribe to my channel? So just hit the subscribe button and then also share and like and comment. We appreciate it. So without further ado, I would like to show you how I achieved this look. Okay, let's get started. I'm ready. Oh, let me take my glasses off. I did not wear my contacts today. I'm wearing my specs. I think my allergies were acting up. But anyway, and for sake of time, I went on ahead and did my brows off camera using the Precisely My Brow pencil in LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut. And that color of pencil is number 5. So I'm adding my Neutrogena moisturizer to my face because I had not done that, but face is clean, adding moisturizer, and then going to go in and prime with my Milk Hydro Boost. Why do I keep saying Hydro Boost? It is Hydro Grip Primer along with my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. I love using those because they work really, really well. And you don't need a lot, especially of the Makeup Forever Step 1. You just need a little bit, and don't rub it in too much because it will flake up on you. So just rub it enough to smooth it out, and then that's it. So that's what I'm doing there, just going in and patting it into my skin and being careful not to get any concealer in there because it can, make it look kind of messed up if you are rubbing and you get some already pre-applied makeup on there. All right, next, one of my favorites that I haven't used in a long time, so that's why I'm shaking up, shake them. And that is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in 368. That's deep golden, and I'm blending it in with a very good foundation brush. And I took the liberty of going ahead and naming the brushes that I've used at the top of my head, literally at the top of my head, so you guys can see what I'm using. And that is a very good Morphe foundation brush, and I'm just patting it in to my skin, not rubbing, just patting it in and making for a nice smooth finish. And that's what that brush does. It leaves you a nice finish using that brush. So really just blend it out, making sure that I'm covering all my spaces, or faces. This is the concealers I'm using. I'm going to use 3, but starting with those 2, and I'm going to have them numbered. There they go. And I use a 35 and 45 first. So I'm just going to blend those in under eye, on my forehead, chin, and that's pretty much, oh yeah, bridge of my nose. So I'm going to be highlighting those areas there with the concealer. Like so. And I do that. I don't even know why I do that. I just did it just for the sake of it because I've seen others do it and it looks cute. So I don't know what effect it's going to do to my face, but you see, that's not something that I did before, but I saw some others doing it and it looked like it made a difference. So just using my go-to brush, I call it the Beauty Blender brush. In that brush, I did link it. That is the Morphe E20 brush. And again, these are some really good brushes. I love Morphe brushes. These brushes are good and they're inexpensive. That's why I have so many. You can order 2 or 3 at a time because they are inexpensive. And Morphe also gives codes. I haven't ordered any brushes in so long. I feel like I have a lot, but like I say, you can never have too many brushes, especially for someone like me who I don't always clean my brushes after each use. And I also don't like to reuse brushes that I've used the first time because that's, nasty to me. I know you can get away with it sometimes using eyeshadow on some of your brushes, but I like to keep them clean and try not to use them over because they can possibly cause breakouts on your face and whatnot. So, I mean, it just depends on what you like. Me, I just like to work with clean brushes each time, and that's why they pile up. So I'll probably be cleaning some brushes this weekend because they're starting to pile up. I've been really in here doing some makeup. I'm so proud of myself. I'm happy doing this. It's been very therapeutic. So I've been in my beauty room doing makeup just about every day and filming. As you can see, I've learned some new editing skills. And I just went back in with that other foundation brush from Morphe and just blended everything out. And now I'm just adding my concealer. Well, using the foundation stick as a concealer. And just, well, my face doesn't look really flat, but I just wanted to bring some, what do you say, some life back into my face. That doesn't even make sense. Just wanted to bring some shape. Yeah, shape back into my face. And so I'm blending that out with the Morphe brush, and that is the Morphe E4 brush. I love using this brush for concealer, and then also applying powders to set with. Like I say, these brushes are good. I love them. So, and they're, again, inexpensive. I need to stop saying again. I'm gonna work on another word to use, y'all. I say that a lot. But anyway, just keep blending. Oh, I got makeup on my scarf. And I forgot to set my concealer right after because I do crease. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set under my eyes before I begin to crease. And you want to do that right after you apply your concealer so you can get it all set in there. So that's what I'm doing. It's not like I'm going anywhere, anybody gonna see it. So I'm just in here having fun, having some little makeup therapy, and why not record it? I think I'm getting used to it. I'll be in here talking to myself anyway when I'm doing makeup. If I'm not listening to music, but or watching TV, just in here chilling, doing makeup. All right, but yep, just setting that in. And some folks call that baking. So I'm just gonna bake real quick. I was looking for not Cocoa Naughty, but the other one. So I'm just gonna bronze with Cocoa Naughty because I didn't have, well, I couldn't find it amongst all this stuff over here. So I'm just using a bronzer to set the concealer and, really just set it with the bronzer. I'm not using any darker shades to contour with. So just doing that and blending out with that same brush. And it seems quiet, but I don't know, for some reason I hear static. I'm working on learning how to reduce background noise. I have found some tutorials I've been working on, but maybe next time. All right, then I'm going to go in for my M.A.C Mineralize finish. This is in Dark Deep, and I'm going to set all over my face. Well, not all over my face. Remove that translucent powder with that Mineralize. And I love this brush, that Morphe brush. You guys saw it come up on the screen. But it is the M554 brush. So it's really good at setting powders and brushing away powders as you set. Another brush that I love. I'm just going to say I love all of Morphe brushes. I did order a couple of them that didn't do quite right. Maybe just one of them, and I ended up having to throw it away. I don't know if that was a fake brush or what, but I've ordered a brush. I'm not sure if it was from Ulta or from the actual Morphe site, and it just didn't look right to me. So be careful when you order these and make sure they're right. Also forgot to set where I normally don't, so I went back and set on my lip. And then I'm just going to use the Sephora, this is Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and going to set with my MAC Prep and Prime and just press that into my skin like I normally do. And that brush, what brush is that? That is another Morphe brush. That is an E51 brush. And I'm just going in with that concealer, that third concealer I had. That's in number 30. I just wanted to brighten my under eye up a little bit more because it didn't seem like it was bright enough for me. So I just used a little bit, just a little bit, as you can see, just a little bit, just to blend it out to give me some more highlight. And I'm kind of bass backwards right there because I should have did that before I did all that setting, but it still looks good. So really just doing that, just blending. And the key to get a really good cohesive look using these powders and concealers and such, you really want to blend them out. Take your time and blend them out. Ooh, this is the palette I'm using, the 3502 palette. I know people say 3502, but ever since I can remember, I always wondered why people said 3502 when it's a 0 and not a letter O. It's a 3502 palette, and I'm using a MAC. Well, you saw the number, because that's the whole point of me putting them up there, so I don't have to dig for it. But I'm using that MAC brush to apply painterly on my lids to get it, set a foundation for the eyeshadow that I am going to be applying. So I wanted it to go a little fast because I'm really taking my time and, messed up a little bit, but it's going to come off. Just blend it out with your fingers again, and it shall melt as you go. And this is the eyeshadow that I'm going to use as a transition shade or color. And again, the real key to a good smoky eye is blending. So I did a lot of blending in this video. You have to blend for everything to really mesh together. So I'm blending with in the crease and a little above that. And I'm just looking crazy because I have a mirror in my hand and then I was looking at the mirror in front of me. So I tend to do that sometimes. But really just going in and blending that brown down in my crease and just a little bit above my crease. And just blend. And just really blend it out. And those are really good. That's a really good blending brush. Very popular brush right there to have in your collection. It's really good for blending. So I'm just going to do the same to the other eye. You want to do the same to one eye that you do to the other so that the look is really together and cohesive. But like I say, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just in here playing with makeup because I have a lot of makeup, and I had been wanting to do this makeup thing for a long time, at least 3 years. And that is the base that I'm going to use for the black that I'm going to put down. But like I was saying, I really wanted to do makeup for at least 3 years. Well, I didn't think that I would be, vlogging about it, but it's something I thought about, and so I invested in all of the things that I needed and watching tutorials over and over just to get ideas and stuff, and investing in equipment, lighting, camera, all those things that you need to start a channel. But this was like 3 years ago, so I have a lot of makeup and things that I need to use up, so I'm getting to it. And I'm just blending out that brown and that black together with that same MAC 224 brush. And I did have the sniffles. That's why I could have put my contacts in, but my eyes were irritated a little bit. I had the sniffles. I guess pollen was in the air or whatever. All right, I'm about to go in with that orange in that no, the black. Sorry, going in with the black in the palette. My bad. I just want to be silly on there, and just blending in that black, patting it down, and then blending it out. And that's a really, really matte black that I was looking for this look. It's hard often to find a really good black eyeshadow that you can just really work with. That's that real deep black. So that one did it for me, especially when I laid down that NYX eyeshadow base, that black. It just really brings that color out some more when you add the base. So really just going and blending. It doesn't have that much fallout in this palette, thank goodness, because some tend to have, a lot of fallout, but this one was good. Not so much fallout. So really just blend. And I think my hard drive is, y'all are going to hear it on here because it always does this. I don't know why. Gosh, so loud and super annoying. So I apologize. But still blending all those colors together. Oh gosh, it's so loud. But I've been looking at tutorials on how to reduce the background noise. So hopefully, I did try it at first. It just seemed like it took a lot of time to do. Okay, going in with an orange this time with a clean 224 brush and just blending those out. So that's another 224 brush, and it's a clean one because I wanted to apply the orange on top of the brown and blend that out to get a really good brown color. So that was the goal here. But like I was saying, I did see a tutorial where I was able to reduce some background noise, but then I ended up getting rid of all of my audio and didn't know how to put it back. So I ended up having to start over with editing this video. This is like the third time I've tried editing this video. I planned on getting this up yesterday, but everything got deleted because I'm not even gonna go there. I'm gonna digress right now. But blending with that orange, we'll finish blending onto lashes, which I applied off camera using the Duo liquid adhesive. And now I'm just lining under my eye with the MAC eyeliner. Watering my under my waterline. And like I say, my eyes are watery. So those lashes look crazy. And going back in with Brown Down and gonna smoke that out in the bottom. So smoking out the black eyeliner, and then after this, gonna go in with the orange and the black to really smoke it out under the eye. It wasn't too dramatic. I hope you guys can see it well. Next time I'll zoom in some more so you can really see the color. But I'm just really smoking that out on my bottom lash. The same colors that I applied on my lid. My lid. Applying them below my waterline or lash line. Whatever you want to call it. Both. Lower lash line. Just smoking it out like so. And my camera stopped, so I had to restart it. That time I was paying attention. I was here able to catch it before I ran out of time. So that's why I'm looking over at my viewfinder and my monitor to make sure that my camera hadn't stopped. Usually it'll tell me if I'm paying attention to the viewfinder on the camera. It'll tell me when it stops. Sometimes I'm just in the zone and I miss it, but I'm paying more attention now. I think that's the orange I'm going in with now, and really smoking it out to get that brown, same as I did at the top. So yeah, eyes are just watering. But as soon as I finished this look, I took those lashes off and threw them in the trash. Thank goodness that that eyelash that I used from Amazon, they come with seven sets of lashes. So I maybe used those a couple of times, but yeah, they were a mess, so I threw them away. What am I doing next? Okay, I'm looking for a brush to put some color into my inner corner. Put some color in my inner corner, and that's a brush I got from Amazon. Don't even know the number, and I've had this brush for a long time. I know this is one of the first brushes I ever used. And now that I think of it, I may have got this from Target, either Target or Amazon, but it's been around for a long time. I dare not say how long. Okay, and then I'm going to apply my mascara. That is a L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and applying to my bottom lashes. I love this mascara. I think it's time to open a new tube. Okay, this is a Maybelline finish powder. Just going to apply with that same M554 brush. And just going to apply this under my eye to finish it off. Oh goodness. This is a really great finishing powder. I love these. I also have in dark that you can use to apply all over the face. Both do really well with finishing. It is a finishing powder, not a setting powder. So you typically apply the finish after you finish, hence the name finishing powder. Okay, going in with the True Complexion Contour Palette, and going to contour my nose a little bit. I think I went too hard in there, so you're going to see me trying to clean it up a little bit. As you can see, that brush is really good for contouring. It gets, contouring the nose. It gets really good in the cracks and crevices of the nose. A really, really good blending brush. I'm glad I found this one. And that's a Morphe E23 brush. I don't have my glasses on, so I had to see what number it was, but that's the E23 brush, and those are fantastic. I have a few of those brushes too. Like I said, I was just going in to get rid of some of the harshness in my contour, and setting with the Prep and Prime, and then just patting it in with that brush there. I also love that brush. Excellent brush. Excellent brush. All the brushes I'm using are very good brushes. Yes, some of them are expensive, but why not splurge on yourself some? As you can see, I love this powder. I like to, during work, when in the office, that was just a powder that I would apply on my face. I didn't put any liquid foundation or anything. I would just put that powder on my face and then set it with the Prep and Prime. And that's all I would wear to work. So you can see that's why it's almost gone. I used it almost every day. All right, I'm going in to line my lips with this MAC eyeliner. Just because I'm going to do a nude. So chestnut is the best pencil to do a nude, to color your lips or outline your lips with a nude. Chestnut is a very good pencil to use. So that's what I'm using. Don't ask me what I'm doing right there. I've just seen it done on YouTube. I guess I'm contouring my lips. I don't know what good it does, but I've seen it done, so I do it. And going in with this matte lipstick. This applies down very matte. I love it. NYX. Again, these are inexpensive lipsticks, which I like them a lot. I can't wait to play with some color because I do have some other colors that I'm going to be using later on. Like later on. But just make sure you blend the liner in with the lipstick to get that really nice shape. Now I'm going in to set with the Morphe setting spray. I think I'm almost done. It went by kind of fast. Yes, I'm officially done. I am. Wow. Jeez, that was fast. But I do appreciate you guys stopping by again and sticking out throughout the whole video. Really appreciate it. But that's all I have. I'll see you guys in my next video.